Hello, guys. Welcome back to Viper Sport. I am joined by my co-host and the main man, the king, Fuad Abdulaziz. He's obviously going to feel very chirpy at the minute because Chelsea are into the FA Cup final. It's a repeat of the 2017 final, Chelsea versus the Arsenal. And can I just start with this video, please? What's he doing?
FA final, Wembley. I will be there. What a magical stadium. Great memories. What a wonderful cup. Arsenal versus the Chelsea. What a game it's going to be.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
God, those are the days. Well, it's all down to you now, guys.
What is this?
Make it a spectacular game. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the occasion. But win the game.
Win the game.
Oh my God, what is this?
Chelsea are favourites, but Arsenal, remember, the FA Cup, anything can happen.
Bro, move Sol Campbell out my face.
Let's go, boys!
Hold on.
Let's go, Sol Campbell.
First of all, big up Sol Campbell. We are going to do, seeing as though Flowers is an Arsenal fan, I am a Chelsea fan, full FA Cup preview coming just before the actual match. But today is the Blues day. First and foremost, Jacob Flowers, we beat the Manchester boys. We got them out of the way. You know, London runs England. We can talk about colours after, but you know, we showed them who's boss over the last 2 days. The performance from the boys was elite. Now, I'll be the first to admit it. Every goal was scrappy. I can admit that. Not a single clean goal. But the connection between every single player, there was not one player playing bad today. Usually, I have something to say about a player. Rudiger doing this or someone doing something, Alonso doing something. They were all connected, bro. It wasn't like, you know, when we played Sheffield United and we lost 3-0, the one thing I said after that game is we literally felt disconnected. It was like Jacob Flowers' Wi-Fi. But today, it was ultra-speed BT Wi-Fi on the pitch, bro. Everyone was on game. What's his name? Reece James was like a prime Cafu. Mason Mount is the most underrated youngster in the league. Giroud is the GOAT, okay? Giroud is the GOAT. Put it like that. Period.
If Giroud does this to us again, if Giroud scores in the FA Cup final and they win, I will literally kill this guy. I'm not even joking. Like, I will kill this guy. Because it's rude. He should not be doing it.
Well, you know
Stop
what?
it.
I want to say so much to you right now.
People are saying on the timeline, I've seen Chelsea fans saying, like, Giroud is going to be a Chelsea legend.
Mate, he's got the capability to become one.
The guy's a lamppost. And if he scores against us, I'll be fuming.
He's got.
No, I'm pretty confident that we'll win the final. It's called the Emirates FA Cup for a reason. It's pretty much our cup. There's no point in even.
No one cares about
that game
today.
was pointless. That game was pointless because we've already won.
No. You know what? Don't even pinch my nerve, Jacob, because we can save this head-to-head for when we have the preview. Today's about appreciating.
People know it's true.
People don't.
We beat a Man City team. That are a proper team. We beat
a Man United team on a 19-win streak, right? And we didn't just sit back and defend for the whole bloody game. We actually attacked, and guess what? We barely had any pressure on us because we knew how to actually play the game. Where was Mason Greenwood? When he came up, where was he? Nowhere to be seen. Couldn't even get in the bloody box, right?
I'll tell you where David De Gea was. He was queuing up for the job centre.
He will be queuing up. That was absolutely terrible. How did he not save that second shot? That was disgraceful.
He's been dead ever since he didn't get that transfer to Real Madrid. He's been shocking. And people who still think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, he's finished.
He tried to make up for it with acrobatic
goalkeeper is better than De Gea. Or backup goalkeeper. And he's better than your goalkeeper as well.
Caballero was sick today. Caballero was on point. Everything he did was... Caballero should always start before Kepa, in my opinion. He's always shown capabilities to play good, like a solid, strong keeper. He always impressed me when he was at City. Whenever he had a game for City, I was actually...
He was all right, to be fair. I'll tell you what we'll do for you guys watching at home. For the fans, we'll do a FA Cup final preview, Chelsea v Arsenal. We'll go through all the starting lineups, how we think tactically it's going to go, who we think is going to win, everything. So stay tuned for that in the run up to the final.
I've got to ask you then, Jacob, because obviously, I'm gassed about the whole team. From a spectator point of view, and just be non-biased like I was yesterday, I gave Arsenal credit in terms of...
honestly, I won't be biased at all.
What did you think of the play, like the way Chelsea played today?
Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea!
Man's got the background as
well. No, I'm joking. This guy, for the ones who know, for the real ones at home, if you know, you know, okay? But yeah, no, I thought Chelsea played well today. Like, to be fair, like, Chelsea played well. Can't take any credit from Chelsea. They played well, right? But Man United was sloppy. They didn't turn up today. I don't know why. It's weird. But Chelsea, fluid football, nice fluid football from Chelsea. I was impressed. Giroud's doing his thing. You know, he looks like a good fit. You know, hold up plays really good. Mason Mount had a cracking game. Defensively, you were decent as well. Like you say, you've already mentioned your goalkeeper. He was pretty sound. So, yeah, it should be a really good final. And to be honest, he played well all season. So, a couple of blips here and there, but so's everyone, really, apart from Liverpool. So, I'm looking forward to it. But, yeah, overall, decent win.
My prediction...
United, that's poor. I think they're focusing too much on the league. I don't think they turned up at all. So, it's one of those things.
I actually predicted it to be a 3-2 win for Chelsea, so I was pretty close. Silly. We could have kept a clean sheet. It was a silly penalty to give away from Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think it was one of those rash challenges where when you don't actually think what you're doing. He even came on and he looked good in the few minutes that he played. But I kind of disagree with you on the point that Man United didn't turn up. Of course, partially was that, but the way that Chelsea pressed the high line every time Man United went to the back, they found it hard to play out. And as soon as they play out, the midfield, the energy levels between the two teams were highly different. Chelsea were just on them every point, every pass, every minute of the game. They were on their back. So that's why they never, like, when did they ever really get into the box to show a dangerous attack? Not once.
Yeah.
The only time was
I think this win streak at the you beat Man City. I know Man City's not everything, but they're a great team. You beat Man City. We beat Man City. You beat them in the league, of course. But I just think Man United have had an easier run of fixtures since the restart. I don't think they've played anyone of note, really. And I think ultimately, when they come up against a top six side, it shows, because I still think they're not quite there. And I think that showed today. Because, it was just poor, really. But you just showed your dominance, really. You were the better team, miles better team. So whether that's going to carry forward into next season, I'm not sure. But
well, I was just going to pick up on what you just said there at the end. Finally, I've not mentioned this guy's name. I don't know why, but this is the man that deserves the credit. Frank Lampard is looked upon as the manager, who's got potential, but can he really compete with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Obviously, in the beginning of the season, we got battered by him 4-0, and it was all pressure on Frank Lampard. But someone needs to, people just need to step back for a second and realize this guy's been managing for 2 seasons. He's managed a Derby side to get him in the playoff final. Then he's come into this Chelsea side, which, ultimately wasn't the greatest Chelsea side by any means in the last 10 years, losing the best player and all that I always say. And he's ended up third and will probably stay third. If not, if we decide to bottle it, we'll end up fourth. I don't think we'll drop out of the Champions League spot. And we got to a FA Cup final, which we may even win. So Lampard definitely deserves a lot more credit. And
I think it's going to be very interesting. Not just because the 2 teams in the FA Cup final, on paper, we'll discuss this in the preview, but other teams have got strengths but they're fairly similar. You know what I mean? In terms of, like, quality-wise, either team, it's sort of 50-50. I would say Arsenal maybe have a bit of the edge, but then you could argue that Chelsea might have the edge as well in terms of players. But manager-wise, it's very interesting. 2 new managers, like you say, first season in the Premier League. Arteta's, has had a bit less time, but it'll be interesting to see tactically how they match up.
Yeah, of course. That's and when we talk about young players coming through, we mentioned it yesterday. It's gonna be interesting next season. I don't think this season, we give everyone praise, give Arteta praise, give Lampard praise, Ole praise as well. But once these guys get the money that they want to spend on players, then we're gonna start seeing how they can sort of bring in the talent from around the world and really adapt their team to it. Because I think every single one of them has ability. And I definitely disagree with you on the edge part. I think Chelsea have, a way better edge in terms of team. But in terms of managers, both of them are equally very good. I've always gave Arteta the respect. I think he just walked into not that good Arsenal team, which will improve if they end up spending money, like I mentioned yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the final, mate. Should be a
wait.
cracking game.
Can't
The
wait.
Arsenal.
Chelsea boys, we're gonna win the FA Cup. 4-1. That's my prediction. I'll say it before we even start.
Yeah, I think I'll keep my prediction for the pre-matchup video, but
That might be sensible.
yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Guys, comment below what you think of today's game, what you thought of Arsenal Man City, and who you think's going to win.
And also, guys, can we get a big round of applause for Jacob Flowers sorting out his Wi-Fi to be able to come onto Zoom for a nice split screen? Waste, man.
Yeah, and for all you people, last video called me delusional for being excited. Well, we'll see who's delusional when we're lifting the FA Cup. All right, settle down. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, share with your nan, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace, guys.